And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Animation Combination with your host, Ibrahim, aka Mark Brown. And we're here for another episode 5 of Season 5 of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition. We're halfway through the first round, if there will be two rounds. So we have with us, returning from last season, Disney fanatic, Mr. Brian Crawford. How are you?
Hey, Mark. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for having me back.
No problem. Thanks for coming back. And for people who didn't watch last season or don't know who you are, care to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Brian Crawford. I'm Disney Caveman on Instagram. That's really my only social media account that I actively follow. But I'm a big, well, of course, since I'm a Disney fan, I love animation, but I'm really into the live action movies, specifically the ones when Walt Disney was around to produce those. But I've been watching cartoons ever since I was a kid, not just Disney.
Yeah.
I do enjoy like the Studio Ghibli movies by Miyazaki and others. So my wife is from Japan, so that's a big part of our kids' childhood was watching like Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service, Spirited Away, all those classics. I guess they're classics now. There's a lot of new ones.
Yeah, they are pretty much.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, it's great animation.
Well, hopefully all that can help you today. And for all you watching, please check out his Instagram account. And he's going through a marathon watching all those live action Disney movies.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch all the ones made before 1981.
Before 1981,
from the beginning up through it's the beginning all the way through 1980, and there's 126 theatrically released live action movies. So
nice.
Yeah.
So the way you're going, you're gonna finish before I do.
No, I don't think I'll finish by the end of this year. Like I said, I still have like 50 more to watch. 3 months to do it.
Nice. So for all of you who are watching and are new to this is the 12th question multiple choice game about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Mr. Crawford keeps getting questions right, he goes high up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points for the last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him, 50-50, get rid of 2 wrong answers. A phone a friend if he chooses. He can call someone for help or ask the expert. Our expert is Disney and animation lover and blogger Swanpride. I've asked her all these questions previously. Mr. Crawford can see how she answered and decide if he wants to go with that or not. And especially for this season, there's a new lifeline. If Mr. Crawford gets to the second benchmark, the 33,000 point, he will gain a 4th lifeline where he can switch the question for something, for another question worth the same amount of points, but a totally different question. And if no one gets to the million, the top 5, who have the top 5 highest scores, will come back for a second round. So Mr. Crawford could walk away anytime he wants to, whatever amount he has. After that lengthy introduction, shall we start?
Let's get started.
Okay.
I'm ready to become a millionaire.
I should let you know this does not convert into money. Okay.
Darn it.
Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And this is your ladder of points. Remember that your yellow ones are the benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them. So okay. 32,000. If you get this one right, this is when you get the 4th lifeline.
I'll shoot for that 32,000. Hopefully I can get past. I don't remember how I did last year, but I think I got to like the 4th question.
Yeah, you got to the 5,000 point and then got that one wrong. So that's right. Let's hope you get past that at least.
Okay.
And this is our expert Swanpride, and pay attention to what she says. She says, "Hi, I'm Swanpride, Disney lover and blogger. I'm kind of an expert in the history of movie animation. If you were asked about a high-quality animated movie that was made between 1910 and 2000, I would at least know something about it. Voice actors are a weakness of mine, though. There's only 50-50 chance I'd be able to answer your question about them. Better don't ask me anything about animated TV shows either, unless they are in the late 80s and 90s. What I can offer instead is the sound basic knowledge about foreign animated movies like the work of Studio Ghibli and other famous players in Japan, or the efforts of European production companies to keep traditional animation alive." So basically, voice actors and TV shows are her weaknesses. Keep that in mind.
All right.
Everyone else, check out her blogs, Honoring the Heroines. It's a fictional heroine-themed blog at swanpride.wordpress.com. And Movies and Lyrics, it's a Disney movies and lyrics analysis themed blog at swanpride3.wordpress.com. Okay. Are you ready to play Millionaire?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. 500 points. Excuse me. What was the first name of the animation legend for whom the theme park Disneyland is named? Hey, we're starting off with the Disney one. You might know this.
Okay.
A, is it Ted? B, Walt? C, Jonathan? Or D, Greg?
So I got to move this little window down so I could see all the question.
Oh, yeah, you might want to match.
Okay. Well, I think the animation legend has to be B, Walt Disney.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
I don't know. You're just taking a guess here, really. Is that correct? Your answer is correct. Good job. Congratulations.
All right.
You see, we start off with an easy one for you.
Yeah.
One that you should know.
Well, if I had missed that one, I would better retire as a Disney fan.
Good. End your Instagram account and just quit everything.
Right.
Okay, just after reminding you, the next one is 1,000 point. If you get it wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think that will happen, but I just have to remind you. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go. 1,000 points. Which of the following animated Pixar films primarily takes place in the ocean? Is it A, Toy Story, B, Up, C, Brave, or D, Finding Nemo?
Well, let's see. Up kind of had something to do with water, but that was more like Paradise Falls, right? And so that was more of like a river or a lake. I don't remember so much water in Toy Story or Brave. But Finding Nemo definitely takes place in the ocean. So I'm going to have to go with D, Finding Nemo.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay, you had to think this one through. Did you think it through well enough? Your answer is correct. Congratulations. You have 1,000 points no matter what. Are you a Nemo fan, generally?
Yeah, I really enjoy that movie. I think it came out like in 2003. So my kids were really little back then, and we saw it together.
Yeah, 2003.
And since I'm from California, Crush.
Oh.
He's a big fan of Crush and that surfer culture and language. So
well, you can understand him pretty well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, 10, dude, gnarly.
Yes, yeah. I do like Finding Nemo a lot as well. I like it. I'm not such a big fan of Finding Dory, but I like Finding Nemo.
No, it's really tough for me to get into sequels.
Yeah.
There haven't been very many good ones on the Pixar side other than Toy Story. Right?
Yes.
Cars 2 was a flop, and I think they even made one for planes. So.
Yeah, well, thankfully Pixar they didn't get involved in that one. All right.
Well, Incredibles 2, that was a
okay. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. That is true.
A home run there.
So 2 for 2. Well, 2 good ones at least.
All right.
Okay, you have 1,000 points, but let's get you higher. 2,000 points. What is the name of the dwarf in the 1937 animated Disney canon film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, who is known to have a shy demeanor? Is it A, bashful, B, sheepish, C, timid, or D, coy?
Well, only one of those names up there is an actual name of a dwarf in the film, at least the Disney film. But he is definitely timid and sheepish, and I'll have to say A, bashful. He's quite the character, huh?
Final answer?
Yep, has to be bashful. Gosh.
Your answer is correct. Good job.
Tell us a love story. There he is.
Can you name the other 6 dwarfs off the top of your head?
Oh, gosh. You had to do that, huh? Well, let's see. So we got bashful. There's sleepy, dopey, Doc, sneezy, grumpy, and happy.
Yeah, good job.
Did I get them all?
Yeah, it's all 7. I think my favorites are Grumpy and Doc. I can't remember. I can't make up my mind which one I like.
Oh, who doesn't love Grumpy? I love that scene when they're all leaving and he finally gets the kiss and he's walking away all grumpy and then he's like, and then he like falls in the river twice.
Yeah.
He was a little bit Twitter-pated there.
He was Twitter-pated, yes. I like the scene where they try to bathe him the sink.
Get him!
And make them all purdy with the perfume and all that. Okay,
Yep.
you're doing fine. 2,000 points. Here's where you lost last time. Let's see if you can get.
Is it? It's probably it was a non-Disney. I'll never forget. I was one of the, I think, Howl's Moving Castle. A question from that one.
Yeah, I think it was a voice actor question about that.
Yeah.
But let's see what you have this time. Which animated Disney canon film takes place in the Kingdom of Arendelle? Is it A, Tangled, B, Frozen, C, Sleeping Beauty, or D, Brave? You're lucky. You've had 4 Disney or Pixar questions.
I know. What's up with this? I don't even think I had a Disney question last time. So this, let's see. They're actually making a whole themed land based on this kingdom in Tokyo Disney Sea.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that'll be something definitely to check out. Who doesn't love Frozen, except for parents of 3-year-old girls? No. Well done, film. It's a good one. So my final answer here is going to be B, Frozen.
So did you pass your point from the last game? Your answer is correct. Congratulations.
Right. My YouTube video will be longer than 10 minutes.
Exactly. Congratulations. You passed that point.
All right. I got a few more to get up to 32, though, huh?
Okay. Yeah, you have 3 more to that point. I do like I'm not in love with Frozen, but I do like it. And
yeah,
I probably like Tangled more, but I still like Frozen.
Oh, definitely. I think we agree there. I mean, there's some... We probably even had a discussion about Frozen.
Yeah.
A couple times.
We had a big disagreement on the song.
Oh, right.
The Troll song.
the Troll song?
So, hey,
that's the one song I did enjoy because it provided a little bit of comic relief, even though Olaf was the main, comic relief in that film. But
and for me, it's like the only Disney canon song that I actually have negative feelings towards. So for all you people watching, leave in the comments. Are you a fan of the Troll song in the Frozen or not? Let us know in the comments. Okay.
I just like the Tinkle in the Woods part.
I did not have to know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I think it's always awesome to have Disney friends that don't agree on everything, because that just it makes you can't pixie dust the friendship, It
would be incredibly boring otherwise.
Right.
Okay.
I'll still never get over how you don't like Pollyanna, though.
I don't not. We'll talk about that later. Okay. 10,000 points. That's good.
All right. 10,000.
Who replaced CeeLo Green as the voice of Murray the Mummy in the 2015 Sony animation sequel, Hotel Transylvania 2? So we're finally out of Disney for you.
Yeah.
A. J. Furrow.
I have seen this movie, though.
B. Keegan-Michael Key. C. Kevin Hart. Or D. Hannibal Buress. What were you saying? You have seen this movie? Yeah.
It was Transylvania. The first one was an outstanding film.
I do like the first one a lot.
Yeah, the second one,
I'm not so fond of the second.
Not so much.
And I haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah. The Transylvania 2 is the one where the I think they go on vacation or something.
I forget what happened to number 2, to be honest with you. The third one, they go on a cruise. I know that.
Okay.
So do you remember this?
CeeLo Green was the verse of Murray the Mummy in the first one.
Yes. So he was replaced.
I'm thinking it's Kevin Hart. That's my first inclination here.
Yeah. Well, take your time before you say final answer.
Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna have to use your one of those lifelines, but your expert doesn't know much about
voice acting. Yes, keep that in mind. That's her weakness. So maybe you might want to do 50-50. Maybe you want to do 50-50 and take a guess on 2.
Yeah, let's do. Keegan-Michael Key and Hannibal Buress. I don't know either of those. Jay Farrow, I think, was a Saturday Night Live actor, and they're pretty popular. So I'm hoping you take away Kevin Hart and I'll answer Jay Farrow. So, yeah, go ahead. Let's use the 50-50.
You want to do the 50-50? Okay, we'll get rid of 2 wrong answers for you, and we're left with Keegan-Michael Key and Hannibal Buress. Here's what you could do. You could take the chance and ask the expert, but like I said, most likely she won't know it, or you could just take a guess here.
See, I don't know either of these people.
You have a 50% chance of getting it right.
Keegan Michael Key or Hannibal Buress. Wow. So
if you get it wrong, you lose with 1,000. If you get it right, you can continue, or you could walk away with 5,000 if you want. That's still technically.
Oh, if I get this wrong, I go all the way down to 1,000.
Exactly.
Oh,
and right
bummer.
now, there are 2 other people tied at 1,000 as well, and 2 above you have 32,000.
Wow. Okay.
What will you do?
What will I do? Well, this is a pretty recent film, so maybe your expert will know it. So let's go ahead and call your expert.
You want to take the chance?
Or not call your expert.
Ask the expert.
Let's see what your expert said about this one.
Okay, so you want to go to her.
Yeah.
Okay. She said that these wasn't her voice actors weren't her weakness, but is this an exception? She said, I have no idea whatsoever. I haven't even seen the movie.
Wow, okay.
So, I'm sorry there. That happens sometimes.
Well, let's go with D, Hannibal Buress.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Yeah, no idea. You took the 50-50. You had 2 choices. The expert, sadly, she couldn't help you either. And you took a chance with D. You get this right, you go and you get it wrong. That's the end of the game. 1,000. But at least you went further than last time.
I'm watching Monday Night Football.
Mr. Crawford, your answer is wrong.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry. Leave it 1,000 points. It was.
I'm the worst with 50-50. I have the worst luck.
Keegan Michael Key. You might have known him. Key and Peele. They're like a popular.
He's the Aaron guy. Okay, gosh.
Maybe this guy. Yeah, this guy. He was the mummy in this one.
Okay. Wow.
I'm so sorry because this question, I knew if you got this, if you got through this one at the further questions, I think you could have gotten farther. But this was the one I was worried about. Oh, would you get this one or not?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, sadly, Swanpride wasn't good with this one either. So, but hey, look at it this way: at least you got further than last game. so if there is a round,
that's some good Disney ones in there.
Yeah, so I'm glad I can make you happy with those. And if there is a round 2, I'll let you know if you're in the top 5. But before we go, is there anything you want to say, or how can people find you online?
Just if you're interested in how I'm progressing on my movie goal, visit my Instagram page, Disney Caveman. I'm also watching all the animated films too, the Walt Disney Studio animated. Yeah, I think I've seen all of them except for 2. Oliver and Company is one of them, and the other one is Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wreck-It Ralph 2, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's seen that unless maybe you're working on the film.
Maybe the workers, yes. Yeah. Oliver and Company, I don't think you're missing anything on much, but I'll be interested to know your thoughts on that one.
One I have never gotten around to seeing. So.
Oh yeah, you might as well, finish it. So for all you people watching, we've had 5 contestants, 5 more to go. None have made it to the million. Hopefully one of them can. If not, we'll have a round 2, and the top 5 will come back. Until then, take care. Bye.
All right. See you, Mark.